You celebrate your life. Celebrate the good and the bad, the happy, the sad, the joy and the pain, the sun and the rain. Celebrate life. Celebrate your life with love.
Hello, 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 and welcome, beloveds, to A Spiritual Remedy. My name is Sunshine Daye, and it is a joy to welcome you on this Monday afternoon. Please let me know where you are watching from, and just, say hello, say hello, say hello, say hello. Today, I want to talk about this idea of simply being, like how you be. How do you be? And when you are faced with decisions or when you're faced with life and life circumstances, I want to know how you be, like what's going on and how you stay present. Hello, Pharaoh. So good to have you with us today. So glad that you're watching today. Yeah, so my question is, how is it that when you're in upset, when you're in joy, when you're in some pain, when you are in life's challenges, how do you be? And what is your mindset around being? Like what goes on for you? And do you find that you actually avoid being in the moment? And is it because you're afraid that you will choose to do harm to yourself or maybe to others? I want to know what that's about, because a lot of times in spiritual communities, in recovery communities, when we're looking to lay down our distractions, the question is, how do we be? And what I find that people are wanting to know is, how do I be present? Like, how can I be present? What are the steps to staying present? And for me, I know that in certain situations, I don't want to be present. I want to avoid certain things. Like I want to run from it, or I don't like sad feelings. And so I try to avoid feeling sad, or I avoid being angry or upset instead of being with it. So here are some ideas, and you let me know if you've ever tried something like this. Let me know if you're down with this, or if you're someone who avoids conflict, or someone who like runs away from emotions, from their feelings, from their thoughts. What's happening, Jason? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. It is afternoon. Hi, beloved. Yeah, so are you one who runs and hides from your feelings and emotions, or can you be present? So one of the things that I do mentally, when I am faced in a situation that is not necessarily where I want to be. See, I want to experience more joy, more love. I want to be in this upbeat and like everything is happy, everything is great. However, there are times where everything's not great and I get sad news, or I become angry and upset and hurt. How do you be with that, right? And Jason says, hey, I too try to express my feelings and expression in everything that I do. And Jason continues to say, I try to experience my expression, which is interesting, right? So here's kind of what I do. When I find that I'm angry, or that I'm hurt, or that I'm in fear, as much as I possibly can, I pause and admit that I am angry or that I am fearful or that I am hurt. Like I actually tell myself, man, I'm angry. I'm angry. And I might not do this physically. You might not see it physically. Yeah, Jason, it's like you're talking to a good friend. Yeah, and and I'm my best friend. And I'm my best friend. Oh crap, I'm angry right now. Like I'm hurt right now. I'm pissed off right now. And acknowledge that that is what I am experiencing. And in that moment, in that experience, what I do is move into the next thing, which is consciously breathing. I make an effort to breathe and take a conscious breath. And the why about that is because when I'm angry or when I'm hurt or in fear, my brain's decision-making center, which is up here, wants to shut down because it's flooded with these emotions. It's flooded with this, what's happening, what's going on right now. And by consciously breathing in and out, what I'm doing is buying time. I'm buying time before I actually take an action. The other thing that I do while I'm breathing is I ask the anger or the upset or the sadness or the pain, what do you want me to know about you? Which is a spiritual practice. You know, I think it was the poet Rumi. I don't know. Today I got Gary Takasian in the background producing my show. So Gary, if you know who the poet is, who's that poet, or any one of you watching, who's the poet that says to invite in as if they're a good friend and have tea with them, like inviting in your emotions, inviting them in because when they're present and just kind of going, hey, what's up? What do you have to tell me? What is it that I need to learn from you? Tell me, you know, and let's visit and let's be for a while. It's so interesting to be able to take our feelings and emotions in that way and just kind of be with them instead of stuffing it down. Instead of stuffing down, I'm angry or I'm hurt or I'm mad or I'm sad or I'm fearful. What if, in fact, as people who are in motion of living their best life. See, I see a world where clean and sober people, where people who are laying down their distractions, people who are wanting to live a spiritual and clear mindset, where they're not hiding and running from their problems and their pain or their fears or their anger, but in fact recognizing that, hey, that's real. Like the anger is real. Like, oh wow, like, you know what? What do you have to teach me? Inviting it in, inviting it to reveal to me in a language that I understand exactly what I need to know about it. Is it that I feel shortchanged? Is it that I feel powerless, an inability to take action? Is it because I feel some type of betrayal, either self-betrayal or that someone else is betraying me when I'm angry or hurt in this way? And in that way, when I acknowledge that I'm angry or hurt or fearful, and I breathe into it and I invite it to have a seat and for it to explain to me what it's bringing some kind of awareness, is giving me some insight, like a good friend, like you said, Jason, like a good friend is giving me some insight as to what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling, what the emotion is, and what the lesson is for me. You see, it also always brings me back to spirit is my source. And when I am relying on other people to be my source, that's when I am setting myself up to be angry or hurt. That is when I'm setting myself up for disappointment. That is when I'm setting myself up, right? And in that way, I'm able then to move into my prayer or my meditation, and I'm able to thank the anger for its visit, to thank the sadness for its visit, to thank the fear for its visit, because it actually brought me a gift of insight. And then I'm able to move accordingly. I've now accessed my decision-making center, the prefrontal cortex, and I'm able to then say, I'm able to, as Jason says, channel my energy into other things. I'm able to actually bring my awareness and my attention to what I want to be feeling instead, how I want to be thinking instead, so that I can move into those feelings of joy and of happiness and of fulfillment. Now, it's interesting as well, because even as clean and sober people, and as I look at the joy, I can invite it in and go, hey, joy, what do you have for me? Like, what is this all about? Hey, peace, what is this all about when I'm feeling peace? And I'm able to add more into my life. When I do the same thing with anger or fear or sadness, I'm able then to actually look at what I'm thinking about and what I'm entertaining and what is acting as a law in my life, right? And as people who have laid down our weapons of mass distraction, we get this opportunity to do this, and that really helps us to be present. Are you being present? And so this tool, this technique about slowing down, admitting the emotion that's coming up for us, about breathing into it, about inviting it in to reveal itself to us what it is that it brings, the gift, the message, and then taking a look and saying thank you, and you can leave now. Thank you and goodbye. We set ourselves up for living our best life and being present with the tears, being present with the joy, being present with the peace, being present with the fear, being present with the surprise, being present with the envy, and simply being present with all of the emotions that come up for us. Our emotions are part of our human expression, and we don't have to drink and use behind them. We don't have to run from them. This is how we can simply be and be present. So I would love for you to type into the chat one thing that you got from today's session. Let me know. And also, if there's any other topic on a spiritual remedy that you'd like me to talk about on Monday afternoons, please let me know. I'm always looking to interact and always looking for new ideas for the show so that you are getting the best. Because see, what I love to do is I love to provide spiritual tools and loving support for your personal transformation. Aw, sunny day. Compliments and flattery will get you everywhere. The reason you see that spirit is glowing as me is because spirit is glowing as you. Thank you so much. And also, Jason, what is Jason saying? Life is not perfect, but we have to make the most of it every day. Thank you so much. And then, hey, Michelle Lopez, how do I help let go of control? That's a good topic. Why don't I prepare something for that for next week, Michelle? Thank you so much, because control is an illusion, but I won't give it all away today. Hey, beloveds, it's been great coming to you live today. I totally love who you are. And if you are in need of any coaching, one-on-one classes, courses to enhance your spiritual life, your sober life, your life period, please make sure that you get a hold of us at vidaslc.org. Visit our website and just shoot me an email. I would love to support you on your growth of unfoldment and development. Until the next time, know that you are loved. Bye for now.
Life, you Thanks for tuning in to A Spiritual Remedy. Use the links in the description for prayer requests, to donate to Be That Spiritual Learning Center, and to join our mailing list. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And you can visit us at vidaslc.org for more information.